Hi, Aries. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. Today, we're going to ask Spirit, what is next in love? What's coming your way? Anything about relationships you're in or past relationships? Any guidance Spirit wants to share with me? Welcome to anybody that's new. Welcome back to all my Aries. So grateful that you're here. So grateful that you support my channel. So thank you always for your love and your comments. Spirit, please share with me any messages of guidance that you have for anyone who has found this message today. I am listening for you now. Let's see what Spirit has for us. I'm listening. I am listening for you now. There you go. I hear you. Spirit hears you. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. I've got closed mouth, silent, somebody being talking. You want them to open up to you. You want somebody to just say what the heck they're thinking about. And a crossroads, which way from here? So some of you may be feeling we're at a crossroads. We're not communicating. You're not listening to me, something like that. So maybe we have a decision to make. Maybe we're wondering what our person is thinking and feeling. And we are just at this crossroads. That's a very difficult place to be. If you feel like you're in limbo, just some kind of crossroads, and then, answers are coming, is how I feel. So let's get some cards. Spirit, what is it that is going on in this connection or around us? We want somebody to open up. I have a Hierophant. I have a Nine of Pentacles, Chariot, and I have a Two of Pentacles. So somebody has to make a choice. It's almost like for our future. Either they have to make a choice that they really are moving in the same direction as you. They really are thinking, let's settle down. Even some of you may be thinking, I want to be married. I would like to have some kind of, commitment. And this person isn't talking about it one way or another. So I need to know there's a decision that has to be made with this person. It's okay to just go through the motions, but at some point, both of you have to sit down and talk and say, are we moving in the direction of we want to stay together? We want to keep this going? Do we want to take it to the next level? We want to feel more secure. So I want this person to move forward in this direction. I've been waiting a long time. Eight of Cups. You may be on the fence to walk away. You may be, if this person doesn't think that they want what you want. Unfortunately, this is not my favorite reading because it's somebody that is struggling with, I care about this person, but I don't know what our future is. What really is our future? And that is the question that's on the table, that if we don't feel like we both want the same things, or we just feel like they're not taking any actions to move in the direction to be together. I have a Eight of Pentacles and I have a Three of Cups. So I do have a celebration. I do have some kind of good news working towards it. Maybe something's going to break. Maybe they are going to start putting in a more effort with showing you that that's what they want also. But I do feel like we have been struggling with this particular topic for a while. And you do deserve to know. You can't walk around on eggshells in a relationship. You can't have this like open-ended, indefinite feeling of, let's just date for the rest of our lives. I mean, that isn't going to work, or it's not going to work for one of you. If that's what you both want, that's great. But if that's not what one of you wants, then that's not going to work. So somebody may be avoiding the topic of a commitment. High Priestess, trust your intuition. I have a number 7. Maybe something's going to open up in the month of July with that 7. Trust your intuition. I have this kind of inner voice, inner wisdom feeling coming out of this card, just that the answers are going to come, all right? That you'll see it more clearly. You'll see the situation more clearly, something along those lines. Let's see what else they're saying. I have the fledgling, the sense of somebody running is how that just came into me. Somebody possibly running. And then the high priestess of fire. So the passion is there. Maybe this is a very difficult connection to walk away from. Maybe I love being with this person, or this is the only person that really turns me on physically. We have great chemistry together. But the question is, what really is our future? And where do we go from here? And it's hard because I feel like one of you just isn't talking about it. Maybe you bring it up in conversation and they just roll their eyes and say, you know, I don't know what I want. I can't answer that question, which isn't fair because they're keeping you in some kind of limbo. And if you feel like you're in limbo, if you feel like you're struggling with, I'm at a standstill, you deserve to know where you stand at all times in a relationship. You're an empress, loving, nurturing yourself, loving them. 9 of Swords, I've been worried about what's going to happen with this connection. 5 of Cups, disappointment sometimes. And then I have a 3 of Cups. So sometimes we're probably very good together. Sometimes that, you know, they make me feel like I'm the most important thing in their life. But in between those times, I have all these thoughts about, is this going to work out? Is this going to be long term? Is this going to be forever? Now, I do have a Lover's card at the bottom of my deck, so I do feel like this is a soul connection. I'm just asking Spirit now for you. I have an evolution at the bottom of my deck. Maybe we're going to transform. We're going to come out of our cocoon and we're going to, you know, become a beautiful butterfly. But maybe your person just has been in a state of, you know, fear of commitment. And that's a hard thing, whether they were committed before to somebody else and it didn't work out and they say, hey, I've been there, done that, I'm not doing that again. Or they're just afraid that they'd be making some kind of life choice, life, you know, mistake. But you want the person who is not only makes you feel good every once in a while, but makes you feel good all the time. Makes you feel good even when we both have fears, even when we both feel vulnerable. So if this person isn't committing for whatever reason, you have to ask yourself, is this good enough for me? And this isn't the type of reading I like to do, but it's real. It happens. Not everybody is in a relationship that it's happily ever after. Some people are, I really care about this person, but this person isn't willing to offer me any kind of future. And it can't go on forever. You know, I don't want to be a boyfriend or a girlfriend or just date somebody or not even have a define our relationship, that we just kind of are together, and it's not even defined for, you know, you can't stay like that. It's too hard. I have an illuminate, this bright sun. That's nice. I have gratitude. I have imagine, your third eye opening. What's your intuition telling you? I have a give and take. You're giving your heart to somebody. You're giving your time. You're giving your energy to somebody. And part of me feels like this person knows exactly what you want. This person knows that you want to take this to the next level. This person knows that you're just waiting. and you've been waiting for a long time. And it's almost this feeling of it's not fair, and they know it's not fair, but they're also not willing to either step to the plate and do something about it. That it's okay that it's somehow hurting you. And I don't want that for you. You may have to make a decision. You're at a crossroads. You may have to make a decision. Spirit, what do you want for this connection? This is a difficult connection. This is somebody who is in limbo with, I don't know if this is going to turn into something or if I'm wasting my time. And you may be questioning it. You may be questioning that you're wasting your time. I have a hermit. Maybe it's fear of being alone. 8 of Swords. You're never trapped. The 10 of Cups. You deserve, look at this. You deserve to be happy. You deserve a happy home, happy life. You deserve somebody who says, I want all of those things with you. And if you have somebody who isn't wanting to do those things, then don't be surprised if Spirit doesn't have something better for you. And that's the truth. The sense of I have to wait, I'd be having to wait, or I'd be afraid of being alone. So this is better than not having anything. But is this person fulfilling you? Are they giving you this 10 of Cups? Do they want you to have this 10 of Cups? So a little bit of I think the decision is yours, and you will get the answers. If this person starts to move forward, starts to put more time into it, starts to make you feel more secure, puts the time and energy into it. Now we've had 2 8 of Pentacles. So if they put more time and energy into it, and they start to make plans for the future. They start to talk in terms of there's a we, there's an us, there's an our future. Then that's something that you can continue with. But if they're not giving you those things and they say, I'm unsure, I don't know what I want, then you may be wasting your time. I have a 3 of Swords. This person may break your heart, and you may know that. You may already know that this person is going to be the person who breaks my heart, and that would be sad. But you deserve something so much more. There's a soulmate connection here. So I'm going to put it in the category of fear. Fear of commitment is interfering in taking this to the next level. It's as simple as that. You're at a crossroads with how long am I supposed to be in limbo? How long am I supposed to wait? And literally, where do we go from here? Spirit, what is their feelings? What are their feelings? Where do we go from here? I hope you feel the same. You both want to have the same thing. If one of you is saying, I don't want what you want, then you're not on the same page. And that's upsetting. And it's going to eat you alive is what's going to happen. I feel like I've been missing you my whole life. So I do like having you in my life. I don't know why, but I always doubt your love for me. So there's this insecurity and vulnerability going on here. So whether it's you or them, there's a sense of somebody is going to get hurt. And I don't want that. I don't want that. I want somebody to step up and say, I can't imagine my life without you. And if they're not saying those things, they're just keeping you in a holding pattern and you can't move on with your life. So that's very difficult. You're sexy. There could be great chemistry. Maybe they don't want to give up, the physical connection that they have with you. I want to take a chance and risk it all, but I'm afraid. There it is. I'm afraid that you're going to break my heart. I'm afraid it's not going to be what we thought it was going to be, or we're going to ruin what we have right now if we, want something more. But you have to be willing to take a risk. You have to be willing to take a chance on each other. You can't be in a relationship and think that you're not risking a broken heart. We all risk a broken heart, even in the best relationships. So you have to be willing to take a chance, but they're afraid. I wish you could see how beautiful and amazing you truly are. So I do feel like this person really does care about you. They really do love you. There is a soul connection here. They just are not able to give you what maybe you're asking them to give. Now, whether they're going to be able to give it in the future, that's up to you. But it's a feeling of they've got to make a decision to be all in. I can't wait to touch you, smell you, and just breathe you in. The physical connection, I'm fine with. I think it's probably great. I fantasize about you. I long to touch you. We want more. My love for you will never die. We want them to say this. We want them to say, I'm in love with you and I can't imagine my life without you. That's what we want. And that I want to make plans for a future together. And if they're not saying that, they're keeping you in limbo. And that's what I'm concerned about. You could turn me on with just a touch. So they don't want to walk away from how they feel when they're with you. But you may be asking them for more. And maybe they're saying, I can't give you more right now. I just can't. I love being with you, but I can't give you more. So you have to decide, where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? It's a very, very hard place to be. All I can tell you is that your intuition, your spirit guides will guide you. They will give you the answers that you're seeking. For now, for today, if you're happy with this person, keep working on this connection. The answers to that fork in the road, the cross, we're at a crossroads. Somebody has to make a decision. The answers will come to you and you'll know exactly what you need to do next, which is best for you. Best for you. So let's put this out into the universe. Very, very difficult reading, but very truthful and honest reading also. So let's just put this out and ask Spirit to guide you. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Check out my other videos, single videos, twin flame videos. Thank you always, Aries, for your love and support. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com.